What's up guys, Twig46 here with the next episode of Silent Hunter 4. And last time we left off, we were just got through this minefield infested area, or suspected anyway. And now we're making our way to our patrol zone, which is down here. Unfortunately, we have another ship, or unfortunately. So yeah, also if you're wondering why I'm sounding different, it's because I got a canker sore on my tongue. Like on both sides, right where the teeth clamp down, so it's really hard to talk and stuff. So that's what's going on. Yeah, it sucks. But hey, it's funny, right? Okay, so the big one. Oh well, there's not much I can do about it. Ranges. Okay. We need a depth, 254. So periscope, 250 is about here. It should be fine. Torpedo situation. Running really low already. What's our yep, they want me to maintain radio silences, so whatever. We're gonna stop the boat, I think. Alright, let me dive the boat. And put her at 5. Let's take a listen. Should be this side.
Merchant, closing, bearing, 8, 3.
So that's what she is. We got her tracking. I think we do. Yep, we do. Awesome. Yeah, this is a fantastic hunting ground. I love it. Alright, let's slow down.
Bearing 8, 2.
Okay. About there-ish. Alright, let's do this.
Closing.
Oh my gosh. So, I'll put a link in the description below of this crazy video I was watching about this guy who is a computer hacker and the thing he found on the deep web, and it was really crazy. It was kind of scary because I'm sitting alone in my house, you know, all by myself, and the lights are off, and I'm watching this scary-ish kind of video, which of course, you know, I'm a total bitch when it comes to scary videos, so you know, you can imagine what I was feeling. What do the seas look like anyway? Rough but calm. I keep forgetting to drop my periscope for some reason.
Merchant, bearing 8, 1.
So there she is. So yeah, I'll put a link in the description below. You guys should check it out and stuff. I mean, you don't have to, but you know. Also, if you do check it out, let me know what you think about it. Do you think it was total bullshit? Do you think it was partially true? Do you think it was totally true? And did you find it at least entertaining in a scary, sort of sick kind of way? Like, you know, if this wasn't real and it was just kind of a ghost story kind of thing. You know, where someone just making it up to scare you, and you know. I don't know. Let me know what you think about it if you check it out. Alright, she's staying steady at 9.5. Which means she's coming this way. was it 9.5? 9.5. Alright, so we need some calculations here. I think we're only going to try one tube, so we'll set the first one up. Speed was 9.5 right there. Gonna try that and see. Probably more like a 15 then, huh? That's fine. We'll just dial this back. Oop, there. Oh, jeez. Come on, there. Perfect. Yeah, good enough. The way you can check it is by holding it over here. You can see it's just a little bit off of east by 87. So that's how you can tell what the course is. And of course, you can go into here and draw your line, get your compass out, and then you can see exactly what course you are at, and that's how you can do it if you're super hyper crazy. But as you've seen before, I'm not that crazy. Alright, so we're firing at 15. Still coming up pretty much right where we expect her to be. Let's get a visual. Okay, it's one of these ships. If it's armed, 2. If it's not, 1. I'm gonna wait for it to get a lot closer though. Believe. Oh my gosh! So you can see the bottom. There's. Hang on. The bottom. You can see the bushes are like right there. Okay, so what we need to do is get a exact course so we can see them. We're gonna do that right now. It's way off.
Merchant, bearing 6, 6, closing.
Almost. Alright, that should do right there. Speed up.
Current speed 0.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Merchant, bearing 6, 5, closing.
All the information we need. For some reason, I'm having trouble drawing my 90s. They never come out quite right the first time. I need a course of 187, 85, 7.
Yes, sir. New course 185.
Yes, sir.
Dang it.
Merchant,
Yes, sir.
bearing
New course
6,
189.
closing.
Oh,
Yes, sir.
there, that should be right.
New course 187.
There we go. Alright, so we're good. So we're going to be firing around 15.
Merchant, bearing
Going to check up on her at 40.
3, closing.
And there she is. Alright.
Merchant, bearing 3, 9, closing.
No guns, so she's getting 1 torpedo.
Merchant, bearing 3, 7, closing. Merchant,
There.
bearing
Make tubes 1 ready
6,
in all respects. We need a range, don't we?
merchant, bearing 3, 4, closing.
1400. So the 1300 I have should be good enough.
Bearing
Yeah.
3, 3, closing. Merchant,
Okay.
bearing
So we're ready to fire.
3, 1, closing.
Just gotta know when to fire.
Bearing 9.
Alright. I'm just not moving away.
Merchant. Bearing. 27. Moving away.
Okay. So she's only gonna get one torpedo. Gotta place it really, really good. So we're gonna aim right in the middle-ish, I think. We'll see what happens.
Bearing. 17. Moving away.
Okay, ready? Away.
Firing 2-1.
Bearing. 1. 4.
Ordnance away.
Torpedo in the water.
Damn right it is.
Merchant. Bearing.
Alright, let's see.
2. Moving
About
away.
45 seconds till impact. It's not following the course exactly, but that's okay.
Bearing. 9. Moving away.
It should still hit pretty good. Aimed it right in the middle, so I'm freaking out.
Bearing.
Oh wow, she's seen it already.
Moving away.
Well, hopefully it hits. She might be speeding up, but she's definitely seen it.
Bearing. 5. Moving away.
Alright, there it is right there.
Merchant.
It's gonna go a little bit aft of where I wanted.
Moving away.
See it right there. Okay. So it definitely hit her, so that's a good thing. So now we gotta see if it sinks.
Merchant. Bearing. 1. Moving away.
And see if it got our engines.
Merchant.
Definitely not.
Bearing. 3. 5. 9. Moving away.
Alright, let's see what's going on with her.
Merchant. Bearing. 3.
Got one of them.
8. Moving away.
Blew it completely up. So it hit right in our engine room.
Merchant. Bearing. 3.
It's got the little machine guns there.
Moving away.
One there, but not worried about those. She seems a little bit more rusted than usual.
3. 5. 6.
Oh well.
Moving away. Merchant.
Alright. Let's get the crew
5.
to their stations.
Moving away.
Alright, everyone up. I need a range.
Merchant. Bearing. 3. 5. 4.
2,000.
Moving away.
Yes, sir. Ahead flight.
Yes, sir.
Low balance.
Okay. See how much ballast actually comes out when we do this.
Merchant. Bearing. 3. 5. 3. Moving away.
Not a lot. Like 0 actually. Alright, whatever, we don't need that anymore. Okay. Designate target. Waterline. Fire at will. As soon as you can man the gun.
Merchant. Bearing. 3. 5. 2.
Kinda.
Moving away.
Direct hit. Look at that sucker.
Merchant. Bearing. 3.
Yeah, the
5,
cruise.
1.
Yes,
Moving
sir.
We'll
away.
slow down.
Ahead slow.
We don't really need to catch up to her. She's pretty slow. See, I got any. Oh, look, big holes. Nice. Trying to get all the right angles, but it's really hard.
Yes, sir. Ahead 1/3.
Reason why I'm slowing down is if this thing blows up, I don't want to be right next to it. It's a little bit hard because we're aiming at the wrong side. Ideally, you want to be shooting at the side of the ship that has the hole in it, but since it's in the back, all we have to do is pummel the back. And there she goes. Alright, let's get back onto our course.
Returning to course, sir. Yes, sir.
Alright, so she's pretty much done exploding. And there's the big hole in her. And down, down, down she goes. Boom. Again, I wish the graphics could have been a lot better, but you have to realize the year this game was made, and I don't know, but I don't care. Like, there's this golden age of games, and I thought it was the Xbox, PlayStation 1, where the graphics were good enough that they were believable, yet still bad enough that they were, you know, that you had to use a little bit of your suspension of disbelief, a little bit, so it forced you to be more, like, have more imagination and stuff. But the story was there, and the graphics were good enough that with your suspension of disbelief, you could make a entertaining gameplay experience. And didn't rely on all these little flashy things, like just, I mean, you know, even just look at Halo 1 and how much fun that was, then look at like Halo 5 and how much flashier it is, but how shallow it is at the same time. Anyway, enough of me. Apparently we got the CO2 thing going on, so I don't know. You know, surprisingly, I haven't found a lot of planes over in this area, which surprises me. You'd think you'd find a little bit more, but yeah, let's go for this guy, see what he's about. He's going slow, so it shouldn't be too hard to catch him once we get going in a straight line. It's a perfect intercept course, forward and to the left. I'm gonna, of course, save the game and reload it, just because the CO2 glitch thing is really annoying. You know, so whatever.
Yes, sir.
This is the part that I usually don't show you guys, what happens when you start out. As you can see, not much happens. Just the objectives reset, your ship stops. It doesn't follow the current course, but other than that, that's it. Alright, so we're zooming. I don't know if we're gonna get to the patrol zone with much torpedoes, because as you can see, we only have 8 left, but we have to maintain radio silence until we get to our patrol zone. Otherwise, we can't, no, you know. But we can see how many ships we sunk. 1,000, 7, 5, 5, 3, 5, 5, and 3. So, not too many 3s, which is good. Okay, so now the tricky bit. We got to guess.
Yes, sir. New course. 297.
Okay. That's a little bit too much, so we'll cut it in half. And maybe a little bit more. There, perfect. Okay, so now we need some distances. I'll just draw it out that way, it's easier. Yeah, we don't need to be going quite so fast anymore. However, if we get a depth here, over 1,000 feet, so we're fine. It's not to worry about hitting rock bottom or nothing. It doesn't really matter. Well, it does. I'm gonna make this aft attack, because if we find a convoy, I want to be able to face forward so I don't lose sonar tracking. So 4 in the back, 4 in the front. I'm gonna make this an aft attack. We have all the maneuvering room in the world to make this happen. I just need a distance. Could get a speed check right now, but I don't really care about that. What's it look like out there? Moon just coming up, seas are calm, and it's dark, but clear, so we're good. Okay. We're going to want to slow down as we're crossing the line. And we're going to want to like really like slow down. So we're going like stupidly slow. Basically just hovering on the water. Anyway, let's see, we'll establish our safe diving distance. The reason why we're going slow now when she's basically level at us, because it's a lot easier to correct the course going forward than it is backwards. So we're actually going to stop the boat and just let the rest happen. Again, there's a little bit of a deviation in the in the course that she's at versus the line I've drawn for her, so we have to account for that. So she's actually a lot further away from us than this line suggests. So that's another reason why I stopped the boat. Yep, we are indeed underwater, thank you. We'll start tracking. But only start to care.
Merchant, bearing, 274. Closing.
Alright, so that's what she sounds like anyway. I wonder if you guys are getting good at guessing what kind of ships we're gonna see, just based on what they sound like. I mean, I have a few guesses, but I'm wondering if you guys are getting good at it too. Another thing that's weird for me is that I pre-record these episodes, usually on my days off, and I'll usually do 2 on my days off, because that way it guarantees that I'll make it to the next day off, no problem, and that'll give me all the time in the world to upload it and process it. So right now I'm just like, today was a release day for Patrol 9 episode 6, Patrol 10 episode 1. That was today's release date, so give you kind of an idea of how far ahead of things I allow myself to get. So just kind of weird, like I'm thinking about what you guys are thinking about that video, but at the same time I'm thinking about what you guys are going to think about this video at the same time. Kind of weird for me. Probably not weird for you, but you know.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Current speed 0. Yes, sir.
Go ahead and start moving the boat because she's getting closer and we're gonna need to make some distance. 2 and
Merchant,
3.
bearing, 2 7.
Boom. Oh, dude, it's exactly 1:30 right now. Awesome. It doesn't mean it. Oh, excited. It doesn't really mean anything. It happens to be exactly 1:30. Maybe a little bit more. Alright, so she's going about 6.5. Fine. See if we can see her. 271. Right, got the scope right over her right now. Don't know if you guys can see that, but yeah, it's too far for a range, but it's too far for visual even too, so whatever. We'll let her get closer. Actually, you know what? I want to keep that scope up because I want to know exactly what range the ship becomes visible for course correction. Right, so there's no way we can lose her, so I want to know exactly when that happens.
2 7
There.
0.
What's that range? Give me a circle. Got so many circles here, it's crazy. 5,600 yards is when it becomes visible.
Closing.
Interesting.
Merchant. Bearing.
Well, let's draw a line.
9. Closing.
A little bit off. A little bit off, but not as much. Okay, I got so many lines here, I don't know which one I'm adjusting. That's pretty damn good, but I think 1 more degree should be perfect. Yep, perfect. Okay, so we're taking a 90 off of this line, right? Let's follow it. God, there's so many lines. Let's add another one. See, again, I'm not getting the 90s the first time. Kind of annoying. That one's pretty good though. Alright, so our ship's facing that way. We're off. By how much, I wonder? We need a course of 330.
2.
Quite a bit then.
New course. 3, 1. Yes, sir.
Good enough. Alright, so that's gonna correct. We need some kind of guess on the range. At 850 right now. Going half a knot. Drop that.
Bearing. 2. 6.
I'm going to take one final speed check because we need to average 6 and 6.5 together with whatever we come up here. And that will be the speed we use for our final shot. Okay, so let's do that. Got plenty of time. Shot's going to happen around like
Merchant.
90, I don't know, something, 195 or something like that. And she's all the way at 257, so we got loads of time.
2. 5. 7. Closing.
See, now she's going 7, so she's constantly increasing speed. So I'm gonna wait a little bit longer and then do another speed check, because every single one has been different. And I want 2 that match, or at least that are close enough together that they're like 657, 650. I'll accept that and average it. But you know what's happening right now is frustrating. Whatever. Let's take freaking 4 speed checks for this guy. And, you know, of course, every single time she's getting closer, so we're running out of time to do new ones. So, you know, we kind of need to make up our mind. Okay, there we go. 2 that are matching. 7 knots it is. Alright, so we need a range. We're looking at about 1,000, so probably 1,300 or so. We're going to aim it over the back, so we'll try 90.
4. 7.
So that will be there. Speed we said was 7, right? 7. So we'll adjust that dial there. Okay, and then we need the back torpedoes. We'll set up 2. And the range will be maxed.
2. 4. 6.
And as you can see, we have a beautiful solution. So, can we see what she is? Should be somewhere around here. I'll drop some of this. Okay, she's a big one. That is
Bearing. 2. 4. 5. Closing.
this. See? Actually, let's do it this way. So we got the masts and the stack in the back, and these little thingies off the side, right? Masts,
Bearing.
back of the stack, thingies off the side. So that's what she is.
Closing.
So we definitely want to take a pot shot at this guy. Oops, that's the radar. The surface detection radar. Let's see, what's our draft? 21. So standard depth should be fine. Okay, so we need to,
Bearing. 2, 4, 3.
we'll check up
Closing.
again when she's around like 210. So we got some time to wait here.
Merchant.
This is the part where we're gonna stop the boat.
Yes, sir.
2, 4. Closing.
Okay. Gonna make tubes ready.
Merchant. Bearing. 2.
Just make sure those are the right tubes.
Closing.
They are. Okay. Let's look.
Merchant. Bearing. 2, 0, 5. Moving away.
It's not. She's moving right along my line.
Merchant. Bearing. 2, 0, 4.
Range is perfectly perfect at that range.
Merchant. Bearing. 2, 0, 2.
Just double check all my calculations. 7 knots, 80, 110 off,
2,
range.
0, 1. Moving away.
Good.
Merchant. Bearing. 1, 9, 9. Moving away. Merchant. Bearing. 1, 9, 8. Moving away. Merchant. Bearing. 1,
Okay.
9, 3.
So this is a night attack, so she won't see them coming, so I can aim them exactly where I want them to go.
1, 9, 1. Moving away.
One under the bridge. One in between the stack and the mast.
9. Torpedo in the water.
Okay. Ordnance on its way.
Bearing. 1, 8, 8.
Following the line perfectly. Well, that one is. That one's a little bit late, but that's okay.
Merchant. Bearing. 1.
Ooh, we can stay in regular time this time. It's going so fast. Because we're so close. We can just stay in regular time.
Bearing.
Still a stutter there? That was the wave.
4. Moving away.
Ooh, she's going faster than I hoped. The second one might miss.
Bearing. 1, 8.
We'll see though.
Moving away.
Let's see what happens.
Torpedo impact.
Yep, the first one was a little bit. Whoa.
Merchant.
The second one will hit.
Moving away.
Okay. Apologize if you guys can't see, but I'm just curious because like the bridge is gone. You know, that's where the bridge was. So yeah, this thing got just completely totaled. I'm fine with that. That was a big ship. Alright. Let's get out of here.
Yes, sir. Ahead 1/3. Yes, sir.
There's the complete engagement. A lot of speed checks. Alright, let's move on. Get out of this area. Finally, onto our patrol zone. Although I'm thinking what we're gonna do is kind of interdict here. So let's see what's gonna happen. We got about 14 hours till we're here. I don't exactly know how big this patrol zone is. I don't know if they said. We should have been in here by now. Okay. Well, we're here, so whatever. guess we're just gonna see if we can see anything. Aha. Okay, so we want to go southwest and fast. There we go. Hopefully this satisfies this mission because I don't actually know what the patrol area is, but let's go a little bit more southy. Just want to stay well out of their, well out of the way. And it's daytime. Seas are extremely calm, extremely clear, very bright. So they're gonna see these torpedoes coming from a mile away. Alright, so now let's set up a baseline to follow. Not looking for perfection, just something to guide on. That's all. Alright, so we're gonna go a little bit more like that. And again, we're gonna make this an aft attack because convoys and all that good stuff. It's only a single ship. If I see two of them, I want to fire maximum torpedoes, so aft attack it is. I need to know the range because I need to be able to clear that very quickly. Okay, stop. And we need to know our safe diving. It's about there. Any second now, we're gonna need to dive so we're not spotted. Okay. Now we do our 5 mark, and then on top of that, we know that we can start seeing right about here with the periscope. So somewhere's in, whoops. Actually, sonar track.
Merchant. Closing.
Very good.
Bearing. 2, 5.
Alright, let's get an idea of what's going on here.
8.
2. Oops, and a couple of seconds, but whatever. I'll leave the clock running and see how much a couple of seconds make a difference here. Yeah, hardly anything. Okay. Actually, I'm kind of curious if I take this, put it at 750. Okay. So this should be pretty dang close. Alright. Let's see what happens. 1, 2. Boom. Pretty much exact. Exactly where I put it. So all I have to do is take this, and we can get our scope raised. Yeah, 750. It's gonna have a little bit of play in it, and now we can see exactly where that guy is. Except we don't need it all the way up. 5, 8, there you are.
Yes, sir. Current speed 0.
Go.
Yes, sir.
Oops. Let's go a little bit faster, huh?
Current speed 2.
Yes, sir.
We're gonna have to. Not quite. So obviously I can't ID the ship right now because as you can see, the course is basically right on top of me. I'm like parked right over the top of where she's gonna be. But we finally got it, so now we can take a 90.
Yes, sir. Ahead 1/3.
Yes, sir.
Okay, we'll drop the scope so we don't raise suspicion. And we need a course of 155.
Yes, sir. New course 154.
Yes, sir.
Good enough. As long as the ship is turning in the right direction. Alright, so we know that they're going 750. And they're gonna be on the back side.
Bearing. 2, 6, 2. Closing.
Try start at 190, so well, come on.
Merchant.
There. Damn it. Whatever.
2, 6, 5.
Speed is this. There. And angle on bow is that. Torpedoes
7.
go fast. And the range will be like minimal.
Merchant.
And as you can see, we have a good solution.
6, 8. Closing.
My eyes are itching and I'm burping up food. Yay! Yeah, see, the range, I can plug in whatever range I want, all the way up to 4,000 meters. The solution stays exactly the same. So, really doesn't matter, because that means we have a perfect 90-degree attack.
Merchant.
Okay.
Bearing. 2,
However,
6, 7.
it is important to get some range, because right now we're at like 200 yards. And if we go to our attack map, the torpedoes will arm like from here to here. That's like 50 yards. See 55? That's about how long it takes to arm. So yeah, we need to, and besides, we don't want them to see the periscope either, because the seas are, remember, quite calm.
6.
And if we're only 200 yards away, they can see that little periscope sticking up out of the water. So the ship should be somewhere. Where's the damn ship? There you are. Alright, no idea what it is yet. That's okay. So we're gonna accelerate. We know we're firing at 190.
6, 5. Closing.
We're gonna have to establish a safe spot to we're gonna slow down here just so they don't hear our engines through the water. Okay, now they shouldn't be able to hear us.
Merchant. Bearing.
Get rid of
2,
that, that's just an extra line.
4. Closing.
Alright,
Bearing. 2, 4, 2.
let's see if we can see what she is.
Merchant. Bearing. 2, 4, 1. Closing.
Oh, she's garbage.
Merchant. Bearing.
This isn't even worth using torpedoes on. This is one of them small ones. It'd be faster to cycle this way, but
Merchant. Bearing. 2, 3.
look familiar.
9. Closing.
So that's what this is. So garbage,
Bearing.
but we'll still sink it with the gun anyway because it's fun.
8. Closing.
Oh, look, she changed course, so she knows that we're here. That's fine. Let's go left, 1/3,
3, 8.
7.
turn.
Closing. Merchant. Bearing.
Oh, that was the wrong way. It doesn't really matter though.
6. Closing.
It's hard when you're going backwards. Yeah, see, as you can see, it doesn't really matter. We just go straight, and we got the scope.
Merchant. Bearing.
Should be there.
3, 7. Closing.
She does have a deck gun, however. You can see it on the back.
3.
I think it's aiming at me at the moment. Let's see. Let's find out.
Merchant. Bearing.
No, but she has one.
6.
So this,
Moving away.
you can just see how the Japanese are ramping up their forces with these little small boats. Even they
Merchant.
have the deck guns.
Bearing. 3.
So we're just gonna let this guy go. I don't really care about it. So let's go to 1/3 speed.
Ahead 1/3.
Return to the course.
3. 4.
Down
Moving
scope.
away.
And we'll let him go. I don't care.
Merchant. Bearing. 2. 9.
Also, you can stop tracking. We'll just let her go. And when she's out of range, we can surface, and we're on our way. And we're hanging out in this area, hoping to catch something over here. Alright, we got some stuff. Bismarck C. That should be... Oh. Hold on. It's this way. There it is. So, obviously that's not for me. I don't know why they bother sending me that, but whatever. Well, let's hope we find something. So we can sink something else in this video. That'd be great. So, get ready to set some more nav points. Again, we have like 75% fuel, so not really worried about it. Oh, there we go. Alright, we got this guy. So we want to be going something like that. We're gonna 0 time it, or 1 time it, times 1 speed, because I need to know a line. Then we go like this.
New course.
Standard.
6. 2. Yes, sir. Ahead standard.
Okay, and that should get us pretty much set up here. And she changed course. Bugger. Still got to go a little forward. So what do they look like? Still calm, still clear, still sunny. Okay, so hopefully this guy's a little bit bigger and we sink something and we get a new objective that's not this, because this, I want to go up here again. This was awesome. Killed lots of stuff through here. I don't know what they'd be doing up there, but whatever. I don't care. Alright, so we need a safe dive. It's here. I'm gonna slow down. And finally stop. We're obviously gonna drift a little bit, and that's fine. It's normal. Yeah.
Yes, sir. New depth. 5. 9.
Yeah, it's all part of the plan. So, pick them up on the sonar, please. And here she comes. And while she's coming, that's what she said. I'm gonna set, was it 560? Something like that. So we'll take the speed checks in between these two circles. Okay. Pretty nifty, huh? It adds another little visual element of how I do my attacks. Okay.
Merchant.
I like it.
Bearing. 2.
I like adding that extra circle. It makes it make sense more to me too.
6. 0. Closing.
Alright. So she's penetrating through the first layer of our circle. And she's penetrating quite a bit.
Merchant. Bearing.
So let's see how much
2. 5.
that is.
9. Closing.
Yeah, I see 12. That's pretty decent.
Closing. Bearing 2, 6, 1.
Okay, so if we put it right there, take the speed check at that point, and we should get really close to what we're looking for. Yeah, it's not gonna be perfect, but it's gonna get really close to the center of that circle, hopefully.
5, 8. Closing.
We're gonna stop it right here, just so I can still see it. It's right at the edge of that circle, so let's see how close it gets. Two, and
Merchant. Bearing.
dang, it actually got almost right onto our visual. Alright, so there's that.
2, 5.
So while we're taking our measurement, we'll get our scope up. We can go ahead and see what her course is. And we can, wow, this is like the most efficient way to do it, I think. I mean, look how efficient it is. Like, I know exactly when everything is going to happen, and I can just do it. Okay, so now we have our line here, and we need to get a 90 on it. Again, having problems with the 90 being accurate enough. It's not, it's off by 1 degree. See, I'm all like super excited to like show you guys, you know, but this is like 157. But this is like the episode in like 4, I want to say 2 4s, like in 6 days.
2,
Yes, sir.
5.
New course.
5.
5.
Closing.
6.
Good enough.
Current speed 0.
So you will fix that course, right? Okay, so now we need a range. Okay. So we're gonna have to go a little bit faster.
Yes, sir. Current speed 4.
Go a little bit faster, please. So what's our current range to the target? Okay. Can we see the target?
Merchant. Bearing 2, 5, 6. Closing.
There she is.
Merchant.
Pretty sure
2, 5.
she's
Closing.
no, not that one.
Bearing 2, 5.
I think she's this. Definitely worth sinking.
Closing.
You know what? I've never seen one of these, really.
Merchant.
And I don't see a lot of these.
2, 5, 7. Closing.
Anyway, let's drop scope. Don't need it anymore. Alright, so we can start making calculations based on what we know. 12.
Bearing 2, 5, 6. Closing.
Alright, so those tubes are already set up from the last attack. So she's going significantly faster this time. Which means we're going to want to put it at 15, I think.
2, 5, 5. Closing.
We'll set the range somewhere in this vicinity. And as you can see, we have a pretty good attack. But the final range will be yet to be determined.
Merchant.
So
Bearing
we are only 1,000. So we need to get 500 more to get what we have set up. However, we're going to need to slow down quite a bit so she doesn't hear us.
Current speed 0.
So she can't hear us through the water, even though she doesn't have sonar.
Bearing 2, 5, 3.
Alright, so we're going to be firing at 195.
2, 5, 2.
stop at 220.
Merchant, bearing 251. Closing. Merchant, bearing
Indeed.
210.
She's definitely got a gun. It's on the front.
Merchant, bearing
195 is when we're shooting.
moving away.
Oops, let's get the final range here.
Bearing 207. Moving away.
1350.
Merchant, bearing 204.
Good enough.
Moving away.
Okay. Okay, so we need to get these tubes open right now before I forget. Because as you can see, she's coming into our scope. So the tube should be ready to fire.
Merchant, bearing
This is a daytime attack, so we gotta be careful.
0. Moving away.
Okay, we don't need those things anymore.
Merchant, bearing 1.
Just gonna aim between the first mast and the bridge. And then between the stack and the second mast.
Bearing
Something like that.
9.
Torpedoing the water.
Okay, and now there's our ordnance.
Merchant, bearing 1.
Torpedoing the water.
2.
So there they go.
Away. Merchant, bearing 1. 9.
And she's seen them.
Moving away.
And now we get to watch if they hit.
Merchant,
There they are.
1. 3. Moving away.
The first one's gonna miss. Yep. Second one hit.
Torpedo impact.
Ooh, fire. Ooh, nice. Yeah.
Bearing 1.
So the first one doesn't matter. So let's hear what that sounds like. Oh, back this way. Duh. So that's the sound of the obviously you can hear the propeller of the torpedo, but the other bubbly stuff, that's the ship sinking. Okay, so we blew up a ship. So let's go look at it. If there's anything left to look at. Except now we're out of aft torpedoes. There she is. One hit was all it took. It broke her back. Oh, that's amazing. Ooh, look at that shot. Beautiful. I love that. Oh, if I could, I'd make that the caption. I'd make that the thing that you'd see when you'd click on the video, but part of it is I don't know how, part of it is I don't really care that much.
Head 1/3.
Yes, sir.
Okay, let's go back to where we are. We'll surface the, of course it missed. Let me go check the length of the video really quick. Be right with you. Alrighty guys, I think that'll wrap up the video except for one little thing. We need to see how many tons we got. So we got 55575. Last time we got over 70,000 tons. We have 4 torpedoes left. Let's see what we can do in the next episode. Until then, run silent, run deep.